As the nation's operator of gas transmission and distribution services, we uphold reliable and safe supply of gas to customers around the clock. Rain or shine, 24 hours a day, we attend to gas emergency cases such as suspected gas leaks, supply disruption, and gas pressure issues. As frontliners in gas operations, our priority is to ensure the safety of everyone by swiftly identifying the sources of the leak and isolating it. So the need for digitization has become more important in order to comply with the safe management measures. We have started embarking on our digitization journey before the pandemic with a focus on citizen development of digital tools and apps. So we explore different ways to improve gas supply restoration time and to work more productively. So we also work with vendors to develop an improved water extraction machine to remove water ingress in our gas pipelines more effectively.
The nature of my work requires me to be at the tool site and keep in touch with what the tool is doing and any issues that may surface. As such, when the pandemic hit, one of the challenges that we faced was the inability of my vendors to come from overseas to help me troubleshoot the tool with me. We could not find effective solutions to actually collaborate because my vendor couldn't see what I'm seeing. Fortunately, with the help of technology, we were able to bring in this AI-enabled and virtual reality application known as HoloLens. And this has actually helped the vendor to be able to see things from my perspective in real time, even though he's halfway across the world. And with this, we were actually able to successfully troubleshoot some of the chronic issues that we face in the line.
My team basically ensures that all environmental regulations are implemented and complied to at all stages of an LTA construction project. So from the design phase to the construction and all the way until the end of works. In April to July last year, the construction industry actually faced a lot of challenges, from the lockdown of work sites to the quick establishment of the temporary living quarters for workers. And we needed to collate a lot of information quickly to report and share across the different departments and agencies. My division is in charge of providing support and advice for workplace safety, health and environmental information. And so we also had to go down to sites regularly to ensure that they had the safe management and vector control measures in place.
So during this pandemic, trains still run, frontline staff are still working, and as operators we still run our trains, our buses. This is to serve the commuters from point A to point B. So nothing has changed, but as engineers working on the ground, we also have to ensure that our teams are always prepared to be COVID safe. So this is the part where it's challenging as engineers because we need to be resilient and we need to be trained to persevere through the work processes that changes throughout this pandemic. So we leverage on a technology called virtual reality, or what we call it is augmented reality. So we create the setting on how to get our staff familiarized with the troubleshooting processes. So instead of having one whole team there, now you only have one or few persons and the rest can just watch and learn.
During these COVID-19 situations, we have to stay flexible and adapt our engineering knowledge to support whatever the scenario that presents to us operationally as part of KKH Hospital Facility Management Team. It is our duty to ensure the hospital infrastructures and critical systems and facilities continue with operation to serve our patients and staff well. We have to stay positive and keep an open mind by learning and adapting to change in doing our daily work.
Working from home during the pandemic did not disrupt our operation because we operate a fully automated and unmanned power quality or PQ monitoring system that track the power quality performance of our electrical system. Singapore achieved one of the highest level of network reliability in the world. We work in partnership with all network stakeholders to achieve one of the best power quality performance. Ordinary customers may not be concerned about power quality, but it is very important to most industry. We are one of the first leading utility to implement an extensive real-time power quality monitoring system that continuously track the power quality performance of the electrical transmission and distribution network.
As my line of work heavily involves data analysis and data visualization, conveying technical ideas face-to-face and using a whiteboard to work out solutions is definitely the most impactful in the business. But this time, most of our discussions and brainstorming sessions happen online, and it takes a longer time for people to convey their technical concepts without human interaction. Over time, my team and I were able to collaborate in virtual environments just as effectively as before the pandemic because we were able to develop in-house software and technologies which enabled us to monitor trends and to track data and enabled us to move forward from them. As a process and equipment engineer specializing on process and yield improvement, which enables the latest NAND technology in Micron, it gives me a great sense of achievement whenever I see the launch of leading-edge products in the industry because this success is a living testament of every brilliant mind who has helped to transform how the world uses information to enrich life for all.
In addition to supporting and maintaining the hospital backbone infrastructure system and services of the hospital, in ensuring the hospital operation is not being compromised, pandemic has made us to actually adapt the wider war scope in a new norm. For example, swiftly conversion of existing clinical area to the isolation ward. As part of this hospital facility management, we utilize our engineering competency to support this hospital operation to cope with this pandemic situation.
I wanted to be an engineer because I saw the real impact that it had in Singapore.
And I feel proud to be part of a team that is actually enabling all these critical innovations for the future memory.
Embracing change with an open mindset and the use of technology is definitely key to adjusting to this new normal.
Teamwork, speed and precision is key in our line of work. This has not changed despite the pandemic. In fact, the importance of such attributes are further amplified.